Hi there, this is Crystal from Crystal Obregon Coaching, and I'm sitting here working at my desk, not too differently than I normally do, with the exception that technically I can't go out. And so I was just, every once in a while, I have these Motivation Manifesto cards by my mentor, Brendon Burchard. And he has a book called Motivation Manifesto, which is very good. And so they're just cards and they have different quotes from the book. And so today I pulled one, and this is what I got, the 9 declarations, which he goes over in quite a lot of depth in the book. And it's actually the third group of sessions that we get to teach or coach on as high performance coaches. So each time we go back for a recertification, we get a new set of sessions with, I think there are only 4. So for the first time, 4 that we go back. So when I go back this May for the 3rd time, and actually I'm not going to be going anywhere because he's canceled the live portion of it and is pivoting to offer it virtually. So I'll still be doing the training, but I'll get this 4th or 3rd set of sessions with my certification. So I just wanted to go over some of these right now because for some of us, this is a time that we might need more motivation than ever because there's so much anxiety and fear and distraction around that it can be easy to really just want to pull the blanket over your head or drown yourself in Netflix, which I think it's great to do what you need to do for your self-care, but I really wouldn't recommend spending the time you would have chasing your goals or your dreams simply watching Netflix every night or every day. So do what you need to do and take care of yourself and give yourself a break, but also spend some time looking for the positive and looking for what you can do right now. So the first declaration is meeting your life with full presence and power. And to me, that really speaks to not drowning yourself in everything that's going on right now. Yes, do what you can to help or to, follow the regulations that you need to, that are set out by the health department in your area for sure. But, make masks if you have extra time. That's what some of my friends are doing right now. They're sewing masks for the medical providers that live in our area. So definitely do those things. But exposing yourself 24/7 to the news is not really going to help you right now. So meet life with full presence and power. The second one is to reclaim your agenda. So yes, we've all gotten caught up with what's going on right now, but I invite you to now reclaim what you are doing, because if you have big dreams and you're working towards them, or if you're trying to figure out what those are, they're still there. They haven't gone anywhere. Still try and do that, because we're going to come out the other side. It might be a month, 2 months, probably will be affected for much longer than that. I'm hearing 18 high from here all the way in Canberra. That's awesome. So yes, it's affecting us all around the world. but reclaim your goals and your dreams and your visions, and spend some time working on those. If you have some extra time, read some extra books. Do the Deepak Chopra meditation that he just released. You can still move forward on your dreams. Number 3 is, thank you, is to defeat your demons. So if there's something probably in this time of being anxious and fear, your demons are coming out. So if you are an emotional eater, then guess what? You're probably doing that more. Although I'm going to be releasing more. I'm going to put some things on sale that have to do with the food thing, because now is actually the perfect time to defeat that demon, because you can't run to the store all the time. You maybe, probably don't have the junk food around that you normally do, or it's running out. That's the first thing that runs out. So look at this as an opportunity to defeat your demons. And the 4th one is advance with abandon. So I'm just saying that you don't have to stop following your dreams and focusing on your goals. This can be a great time to do those things. And it's going to be different. I'm not trying to sugarcoat anything here. It is a difficult time. But you can still advance. You can still move forward. It's just going to look differently than it did 2 weeks, a month ago, however long it's been for you that you've been affected by this, depending on where you are in the world. And then number 5 is practice joy and gratitude. And that's really important to be, if you can be grateful right now, and if you can practice joy, then you can really do it anytime. And I was sharing in my Facebook group that today I just finished my Start Today journal, my first one. And so in it, every day I write down 5 things I'm grateful for, 10 dreams I have as if they had already happened, and then I write down 1 shorter term goal that I'm working on at the bottom. And so I made it to the end today, and I do have another one that is waiting for me. But that was 137 days that I did my Start Today journal, and that's by Rachel Hollis. You could do that in any old journal if you want to, but I liked having that special journal. So some days I'm thinking I'm writing it's taking me longer to write down the 5 things I'm grateful for, because I don't know, it does seem like every day is a little bit the same because the kids aren't going to school. I'm not really going anywhere except happily I can go for a walk, and but I'm writing them down anyway. And if you can practice focusing on what you can be grateful for, it really does rewire your brain. I promise, there's scientific proof of it. Okay. Number 6 was do not break integrity. So don't use this pandemic as an excuse to not be in integrity with yourself, especially. If there's something that you're working on, continue to do it and really be in integrity with yourself. Sometimes it can be hard. Like I said, you might want to pull, your head under the blankets and stay there. But there's really so much good going on in the world right now. I'm seeing sometimes the media focuses on it, sometimes it doesn't. But I can tell you that there are really some amazing people out there, and they've always been out there, and they're being in integrity with themselves, and they're still doing good in the world. And with that, number 7 is to amplify love. It can be challenging as we are spending more time with our loved ones, and things can be tense, but it's also an opportunity. I know I have probably a year and a half left with my daughter at home full time, and so yes, sometimes she drives me crazy, but I'm really trying to see this as a time that I can spend more time with her, because she's out and about so much normally, and now she's here. So I have that chance to do that. And my son will be here for 5 years, 5 or so years, and it's that same thing. I feel so lucky to be able to spend that time with him. And number 8 is inspire greatness. So try and think of who you can inspire in your family, in your community, to greatness right now. Who can you be a better role model for is a question I often ask my clients, because it really sometimes will do more for others than for ourselves. I know I have a friend that she was pretty early on trying to figure out a pattern to make masks for the people in our community, so that they could stay safe. And that's inspirational. It's really, and I think it really has helped her to switch her focus on what she can do instead of what all the craziness that is happening. So figure out how you can inspire greatness and be a better role model for others, either in your family or in your community. And then number 9 is slow time. And so we definitely are slowing our time right now, because we can't rush around all the time. There's nowhere to rush to. There's no big social gatherings. Nothing's happening. Like for my kids, there are no activities happening after school. So it's actually is a time to slow down, have meals together, and really spend some time. We've been playing cards together in the evening, and it's really, there's the opposite too. Like I said, it's not easy being around each other all the time, but figure out how you can slow down time and use it wisely right now, because before we know it, we're probably going to be back in some way, shape, or form to our busy lives. And I'm not downplaying what's happening right now. I know that it's affecting a lot of people in different ways, but find out where you can see things as a positive and create opportunities for yourself. Thank you, Georgina, for hanging in here with me, and I hope that wherever you are, you're safe and healthy, and I've helped inspire you in some way. Take care, and have a great rest of your day. Bye for now.